Hi viewers, welcome to Lava Solution. Today we are going to see about Cascade optimization MPPT algorithm for solar PV system with the partition shading effect. For implementing Cascade optimization MPPT, we refer this paper. This paper is published in the knowledge-based system. The title of Cascade optimization algorithm. The detail about that Cascade optimization algorithm, that means the paper link is provided in the description. Kindly check for that reference paper. This paper is implemented based upon the following flow chart. First, you need to randomly generate the ask position. For the ask position, you have to find out the fitness function. After finding fitness function, you have to calculate the age of the horses known as alpha, beta, gamma, and del. After calculating age of the horses like alpha, beta, gamma, del, then we have to apply the velocity function. After applying velocity function, the horse a new horse question going to be updated based upon this velocity function of the different horses like alpha, beta, gamma, and delta. This is going to be executed up to the stopping criteria is reached. This is working on this horse head optimization algorithm. See, horse head optimization algorithm will be used for extracting maximum power from the panel. In this paper, you can see the code about that age determination and velocity adaptation. Here, you can see that this code used for finding age and updating the velocity of the different horses based upon the ages. This equation is used for updating the velocity of the alpha horse. Here, this equation is used for updating the velocity. This equation is used for updating the velocity of the gamma horse, and then this equation is used for updating the delta horse. The same equation going to be used for applying the MPPT algorithm, the solar PV system. This is a code used for a maximum power point tracking algorithm based upon Cascade optimization. The same and detail is provided here. The data is taken from the same paper, and then here you are calculating the age of the horses. For example, the age, that means CCL is less than 0.1 into number of horses, then it comes under alpha horse, and then CC its value is less than or equal to 0.3, then it comes under beta horse, and CC is less than or equal to 0.6 into NS, and then it comes under gamma horses. If suppose the CC is not belongs to this condition, that horse is going to be considered as a delta. Based upon the age categorization of the horses, we have to apply the velocity. This is a velocity update rule for the alpha, beta, gamma, and delta horses. After updating the velocity function, the velocity going to be added with the duty cycle. Here, do nothing but duty cycle, and velocity nothing but velocity of the different horses depends upon the age of the horses. This code is implemented here. That means horse head optimization code implemented here for the maximum power point tracking algorithm. This is a code for a maximum power point tracking algorithm with the horse head optimization algorithm. This is a Simulink model used for testing the term Cascade optimization MPPT algorithm. Here you can see that this horse head optimization is going to receive two inputs VPV, IPV. Inside we are calculating PV power, and then we are applying the horse head optimization algorithm for finding the optimal duty cycle. The output of this algorithm is duty cycle. This duty cycle going to be processed via PWM generator. This PWM generator generates the pulse for this IGBT. This is known as boost converter. So this boost converter going to be controlled by means of the duty cycle from the Cascade optimization MPPT for extracting the maximum power from the PV panel. This is a PV panel, and this is the load. Here it have 3 panel. That means total cells is 60. Total 60 cells is there. Each 20 cell is connected in series in order to create in that partial shading effect. Total rating of this panel is 250 watts. Here we are measuring the power of the PV panel under that load power, and then here we are measuring the PV voltage under load voltage. Here we are measuring PV current and the load current. So first I'm going to test the model with the uniform irradiation. That means the irradiation for our panel, that means 3 cells, that means PV cells from 1 to 20 and 21 to 40, 41 to 60. So I'm going to make the all irradiation which is equal to same. That means I'm going to fix 1000 for all this panel. If I fix this irradiation equal to 1000 for this 3 panel, then the maximum power for this system is around 249.8 watts under uniform condition at 1000 watts per meter square. Now we are going to check the response of the system under cascade optimization, whether this MPPT is extracting the maximum power from the PV panel or not. This is a variation of the duty cycle from the cascade optimization in the MPPT, and then this is extraction of the power from the PV panel. So here you can see that the PV panel power is going to reach around 248.9. By using this cascade optimization in MPPT, it extract the maximum power from the PV panel, okay, under uniform irradiation condition. So next you have to check the current of PV panel and the current of the load. This voltage of the PV panel and the voltage of the load. Next you have to check the same PV panel under partial shading condition. For that, I'm going to make the second panel irradiation equal to 300. Now we have to find out the theoretical value of the peak power. We have two peaks, peak 1, peak 2, but actual maximum power is, that means global maximum power is this point only. Here you can see that the maximum power around 160.9 watts. Next you have to check the condition, and we have to fix the same condition here, 1300, 1000. Now we have to check the power extraction from the PV panel with the cascade optimization APP. We should extract the maximum from 60.9 watts. We'll check the results. We'll check the duty cycle variation. Here you can see that this is a variation of duty cycle. The cascade optimization try to finding the optimal duty cycle. Here you can see that the PV power is approaching towards that maximum point around 160.9. For the condition also, you can see that the PV panel power is maintained around the peak point around 160.9 watts. So for this condition also, the cascade optimization MPPT, so extract the maximum power from the PV panel. So next I'm going to fix the another condition. So that means I'm going to make this panel irradiation equal to 1000, and here I'm going to make the irradiation equal to 800. So 1000, 1800. So you have to find out the peak point now. Here also we have two peak points. So this is local peak point. So this is a global peak point. Here the global peak point value is 215.2 watts for this particular condition. So I'm going to fix the irradiation for the second panel is 1000, and then third is 800. I'm going to simulate the model. We will check the result of the system for the irradiation 1000, 1800. PV panel power should be around 215.9 or 215.2 watts. Here you can see that the PV panel is reached almost around 215 watts. For that condition also, the maximum power extracted from that solar PV panel under partial shading effect by means of cascade optimization in MPPT algorithm for solar PV system under partial shading effect. For uniform irradiation condition as well as partial shading condition, cascade optimization in MPPT effectively extract the maximum power from the PV panel. Thanks for watching our videos. Kindly subscribe our channel and also click bell icon for notification about upcoming videos. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.